Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, the home of the Tulane Green Wave. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the bunch formation. They'll run it here. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas.
Here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche. And
it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Early in the season here, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out in the field.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Gets some space and on the 30. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea.
Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oregon. Way too much speed on that play.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tight end makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Wants to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Tulane offense is back back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that one produces a decent gain.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out, brings up a big third and goal.
Looking to throw on third and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone. What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass knocked away and incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And this one is caught. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hill. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Ducks! This offense really clicking.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on your heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Looking for a man. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback
looking to throw it deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Tulane. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And the quarterback keeps it here. In the clear at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. After second effort, he's brought down, but has passed the marker. The junior quarterback showing toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man who finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Now they trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Bringing it out. It's Hill. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Defense is coming after him. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Catch made on the left side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Green Wave. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hill. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And here's the handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. There's contact on the throw. Pass not complete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete for a third straight play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. It's a shotgun run call. Fights through a tackle. Good enough for first down yardage.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Green Wave. Still no answer for this offense.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. Fights off a defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
There's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters.
He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Snags the quick throw. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry out. They'll try to run this one in. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ducks. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the 1st down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Get a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tulane. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage. And
it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they'll get him down that time.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Rush setter downs for the offense after that first down completion. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now that stop is going to bring up fourth down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a two-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Movement here from the tight end. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this first down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the first down. I think this one's all but over.
Well, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Will hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half and talk strategy here. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for a late deep shot. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Play action here on first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tulane, 42.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
The pass is dropped, incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Green Wave. Too much speed for the defense.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Gives it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. 4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. He's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. This was a case of a higher rank, respect